just happened? What? I got traded to Minnesota? No. Actually, let's really dive deep into this. Cat just got traded to the Timberwolves. I mean, to the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns just got traded to the Knicks. And the Knicks just got rid of Donte DiVincenzo and Julius Randle and a Detroit first round pick. I'm shocked because obviously there were no rumors of the trade. Feelings wise, like if I'm talking with my feelings, I don't get it for either team. Like, it doesn't make sense at all for either team. Why would you even make the trade? But hey, let's try to be objective and think about it and evaluate it without using my feelings. Cause obviously I'm pissed that they traded DiVincenzo away. Cause you finally got the four together and we haven't even seen them play a game together and you're just gonna ship DiVincenzo off. And that's another thing. Jalen Brunson took a pay cut so he could have his friends on his team again and you traded him away. But at the same time, we know New York has been trying to get Cat. You know they've been trying to give them Randle as well. And DiVincenzo's been hooping. So they said, fine, we'll take it now. Just give us DiVincenzo. And I think the reason the Minnesota Timberwolves are doing it is just because of what happened in the playoffs. Cat struggled. And they needed a lot from their second option, their second best player on the team. And he did not live up to those expectations. That's why they traded Karl-Anthony Towns. Do I think it's the right decision? I don't know. We're going to get into it in a second. But also, let's not ignore right here. What the hell? First round pick from Detroit. I don't know what year that is, but Detroit's trash. That's going to be a good pick. They gave up a lot for Cat, bro. Because Julius Randle is an all-star. He used to be an all-star. In my opinion, he could put up Karl-Anthony Towns' numbers. He might not be as efficient. Not even might not. He is not as efficient as Cat. He's not as good of a shooter, but he can do the same things Cat does. And then you add DiVincenzo in it, who is literally a fan favorite in New York. Knicks fans are probably excited because they got an all-star. But how does Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart really feel about this? And also, how the hell is Cat taking this? I don't think he's happy, bro. Karl-Anthony Towns tweeted this at 7:08, which was about 20 minutes ago. That has to be tough. I mean, at the same time, you're going to play for a great franchise who has a lot of talent. It's not like you got traded to a horrible team. But at the same time, bro, it's like nobody expected it coming in. Now we see Karl-Anthony Towns didn't expect it to come either. I'm waiting to see if Jalen Brunson or Mikal's going to tweet about something because this is kind of, let's get to the point where I'm saying I don't understand why each team would do this. Each team, in my opinion, were contenders with the rosters they had. Like, the Timberwolves just made the conference finals. The Knicks almost made the conference finals with an injury-riddled team and then just got Mikal Bridges. Why would you go out and... I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, obviously, Cat's a great player and it's going to make the Knicks really good if they could get the chemistry right. But in my opinion, it's a very, very risky move by the New York Knicks and a very risky move by the Minnesota Timberwolves as well. For two franchises that were already in a great place when it comes to their roster. Here's the new roster, man. Jalen Brunson, Cat, Mikal, OG, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson. Okay, it looks good on paper. I just don't understand. Now, I'm not even gonna be like, oh my god, the Knicks are contenders now. They were already contenders. I had them as a number 1 seed in the East. Like, yes, they got Cat. Finally, they got Cat. Finally, they got Cat. They've been trying to get him, right? They've been trying to trade Randle for him for centuries, it feels like. But bro, as soon as you get the big four together, your star player takes a pay cut so it can happen. Everybody's happy. They're all happy. They're back together. You ship one of them off again. For Cat, who we just seen did not perform that well in the playoffs. Yes, Randle was injured. But in my opinion, they're almost... Cat and Randle not too far off talent-wise. Efficiency-wise and IQ-wise, maybe a little bit, you know. But in my opinion, Randle... it's tough. I know they were trying to shop Randle and stuff. But I think just trading DiVincenzo away is really hurting my feelings. It really does hurt my feelings. I was so excited to watch the Villanova Knicks, man. See Wolves winning the chip if they get Randle. They need them thug buckets. They too soft with Cat and Rudy. I actually like Randle and Ant together. That's I like it. And we could talk about Minnesota for a second. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, we're forgetting about Julius Randle. I think, bro, Randle's not that bad. He's a 3-time All-Star, averages 20 and 10. Like, he's not that bad. And then you add DiVincenzo in there with a Detroit first-round pick. In my opinion, I don't think this is a fleece by any means when it comes to how the Timberwolves made this trade. Like, I think the Timberwolves might have even got better. Because like I said, bro, Cat did not give them what they needed in those playoffs. Like, he did not play good. I'm not saying Randall's going to do that because Randall has proven that he's not the most efficient player in the world. But we just seen Donte DiVincenzo was performing in the playoffs, and I low-key think they need shooting on that team and defense. And they got that. They got two dogs. DiVincenzo and Randall were the two dogs outside of Josh Hart on the Knicks, and they just traded them away for Cat. I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it, bro. Obviously, you get a superstar in Cat. I just don't know what the Knicks are doing. I don't know what the Timberwolves are doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But supposedly they think that they were one piece away from the finals. When in my opinion, you weren't. You weren't, Minnesota. You had the roster right in front of you. You had a 22-year-old. Why are you rushing everything? Why do you want it now? You had a 22-year-old. You guys lost a couple times. Now you guys are building chemistry, motivation. And then right in the biggest season where I think Minnesota is really going to pop off, they traded him. Now you got a good return in for it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe that's why they took it. Like, DiVincenzo, Randall, and a Detroit first-round pick is the best return possible you could get. I'm not gonna lie. Because you basically replaced Cat with another Cat, maybe a less efficient Cat. Then you added a shooter and a defender who's really good in the playoffs. And then you get a really valuable first-round pick. I just don't get the trade, though. Yeah, I don't even think Knicks fans are too happy about this, man. I mean, it does solve the center issues, because they got rid of Isaiah Hartenstein, but does it really? Because in my opinion, Cat and Randall are the same. But one thing about it, though, it is going to be fun, though. The Knicks got them some stars. They're a big city. I'm sure not every Knicks fan's mad about this, but I think it just hurts. It like stabs Knicks fans in the heart. It stabs Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges in the heart. They finally all got together, and in my opinion, a star player took a pay cut to make it happen, and then you go out and do this. In my opinion, it feels like backstabbing by the Knicks front office. It really does feel like backstabbing. That's why I'm waiting to see what Jalen Brunson and all them have to say about it. I'm really interested what they have to say about it. But in my opinion, it does feel like backstabbing, bro. That they got rid of Donte DiVincenzo. And I honestly think they had the roster to compete without Cat. Julius Randle will bring what they need from Cat. Like, you know, I don't think they're too far off. And I know it sounds crazy, but I am kind of high on Julius Randle. I think at times, like, what the hell are you doing, Randall? But, bro, Randall and Cat are kind of the same player in terms of talent. They just got two different mentalities, which sometimes can hurt Randall, sometimes can hurt Cat. Maybe the switch up is what they needed. Maybe Minnesota needed more dogs and, you know, the Knicks needed more talent. I don't, or finesse, however you want to say it. I don't know, man. I just don't understand the trade, but I guess we got to wait and see. Preseason is coming up, and it's also crazy they did this so late into the offseason when basically in a week and a half we're starting up again, which hurts even more for the Knicks because they're ready, bro. They're ready to all play together. They don't even get the chance. Anyways, I want to know what you guys are feeling down below in the comments, man. Minnesota fans, how you guys feeling about getting rid of Karl-Anthony Towns, bringing in DiVincenzo, Randall, and a Detroit first-round pick? Knicks fans, how you guys feeling about getting an all-star talent, replacing Julius Randle, who you guys were shopping? I'm not going to say they wanted Randall. They probably didn't want Randall. They've been trying to trade him because he doesn't fit with this team, obviously. But you trade Donte to get there. So how you guys feeling about that? In my opinion, if you guys want my opinion on everything, I'm very hurt. Very hurt. Because my twin, bro, man, got shipped off to Minnesota when finally he had everybody back together. Peace was in order. You know, there was peace in the NBA. We are finally going to experience something we've never seen. And that is 4 players from the same team in college teaming up in the NBA together. And we don't get to see it. I wish this trade didn't happen. As exciting as it is, I wish it didn't happen. I'm actually kind of hurt, bro. Let me know how you guys are feeling down below in the comments.